Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube channel. Good morning. Hope you are all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos published in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others or on the internet. In the last 50 episodes of Know Your Mind segment, we clarified and elaborated on the human mind and its three levels, namely conscious mind, subconscious mind, and unconscious mind. In the next number of episodes, we would analyze the structure and composition of the human psyche or personality by spelling out its key elements, how they work individually, and how they interact with each other. In this episode, we briefly introduce Freudian perspective of the human psyche and focus on its first elements, the id. For Sigmund Freud, human personality is constituted of three separate elements interacting with each other, namely the id, the ego, and the superego. These three parts develop at different stages of a person's life, play different roles in the making of the human psyche, work together to form a whole, and contribute to an individual's behavior. The id belongs to the unconscious mind. The ego has its place in the conscious mind and subconscious mind, and the superego resides in all three levels of the human mind. Though we refer to them as structures, parts, components, or elements, they are purely psychological realities and do not exist physically in the brain or elsewhere in the body. With this brief introduction, let us consider the first element, namely the id, in detail. The id is the primitive, instinctive, and impulsive component of the psyche. It is the earliest part of the personality to emerge as it is present from birth. The id runs on pure instinct, desire, and need, and includes all instinctive reflexes, biological drives, and primitive behaviors. For Freud, the id is the primary constituent of personality as it is the source of all psychic energy. The id aspect of personality is entirely unconscious and responds directly and immediately to the instincts. The id is governed by the pleasure principle, which demands immediate gratification of wants. For example, an increase in hunger and thirst would lead to an immediate attempt to eat and drink. If these needs are not satisfied, it can result in a state of anxiety, anger, or tension. For instance, if an infant is hungry or uncomfortable, it will cry until the demands of the id are satisfied. The id ensures that an infant's needs are met. The id rules infants entirely, as other elements of personality are not yet developed at infancy. Hence, you cannot reason with infants regarding meeting their needs later. They are illogical and selfish because they are only concerned with meeting their needs immediately. From what we have said above, it is clear that the id is completely unconscious, the source of all drives and needs, guided by principle of pleasure, satisfaction, and gratification. Some of the characteristics of the id are the following. It is instinctive and primitive. It is biological and inherited component of your personality. It is impulsive and responds to your urges, needs, and desires. It is infantile in its functioning. It does not change with experience or time. It is not affected by reality, logic, or everyday world. It is a form of process thinking that is illogical, irrational, and fantasy oriented, and it is selfish and wishful in nature. However, following the direction of the Eid and fulfilling the needs immediately is neither realistic nor possible. If you were to be ruled entirely by the Eid's pleasure principle, you might find yourself grabbing the things you want from other people to satisfy your craving. And your behavior as a human being would not be different from that of animals. Hence, behaviors directed by the Eid are disruptive of normal human living, and they are socially unacceptable. Although you learn to regulate the impulsiveness of the Eid with the development of the ego and the superego, it would be constant struggle for you to deal with the Eid aspect of your personality. For the Eid as the primal component of your personality remains infantile in its functioning throughout your life and does not change with time or experience, as it is neither in touch with the external world nor affected by reality, logic, or everyday world, because it operates within the unconscious level of your mind. In the next episode, we will elaborate on the second element of Freudian structure of the human psyche, the ego. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.